I lied. I thought there would be a purple dragon here today, but then I got the flu. It was a really grade A flu. Like bad. Like super bad. But I'm here now, and this is what I have the energy to do, so I thought that I would show you guys Emolga, because Emolga is adorable. It's a Pokemon, and it's my Kigurumi, and it also covers up my hair. Thank you so much to everybody who sent in questions. We got enough of them to put a video together, and that makes me super excited. So let's go. Scott from YouTube asks, what was the first time you knew you wanted a fursuit, and was there a specific incident that brought it out for you? I think I found fursuiting videos 3 years ago. I found Telephone, of course. Everyone ends up finding Telephone. Was looking up videos online, and I stumbled upon this adorable brown and white creature with dead eyes that was otherwise very adorable, and I thought that she was great, and I saw her running around and playing, and then I found more fursuit videos. Before then, I think I had seen fursuiting as people in their fursonas, for the most part, that they would be just like, it's a way for them to embody the character, and I didn't have a fursona, so I had no interest in doing that, really. It was cool to see Telephone actually acting like an animal. If you see her performances on YouTube, just walking around the con is what I mean when I say performance, because she's like a street performer in my mind. She's very feral in all of the actions that she does. She really embodies the animal that she is. She isn't trying to act like a silly, cute cat girl, or like a cool, chill, German Shepherd or anything. She's just an animal and super confused about everything that's going on around her. And, she's great. And I think that watching those videos are what made me want to fursuit. Mercy from YouTube says, very clear and concise explanation. Well, thank you. As far as questions, how did you come across the Dutch Angel Dragon species? Same thing. I might have found the Dutchies on DeviantArt before I found them through Telephone, but definitely Telephone is what brought me into the species, just watching those fursuiting videos of her on YouTube. Riker the Sergal asks, won't get that many questions, we'll see about that. First off, he says, did you enjoy your time at NAB Con? I did. I went to Anime Nebraska Con 2017. You probably saw my con video. It's a lot more interesting than watching someone in an electric flying squirrel hat. Go check it out. What do you think of Sergals? I don't really know anything about Sergals. I think they were created for a manga. Let's see if I can just figure out. Go into WikiFur, because they know all the things. They live on the planet Tall, distant ancestors from Elatus. Created by Mick Ono at Kikiuma. Yeah, the Sergals seem great. I mean, I definitely have nothing against them. I haven't really seen enough or known enough about the species to rate them, but they look pretty cool, so. Riker's third question, how has your experience in and out of suit been so far? Well, out of suit is most of my life, so that's, some ups, some downs, but overall pretty rad. In suit, it's been great. I've really enjoyed getting to interact with people. During the leaves video, I actually was in various states of wearing my fursuit and, shaking leaves out of my ears and things. And every time someone passed by in a car, even if I was just like holding the head or something, I would wave at them and squeak. And I didn't get a chance to see what many of their reactions were, but it made me happy. It just made their day a little bit weirder. That's what I'm here for. What is your favorite season? My favorite season, probably summer. I'm a pretty basic person when it comes to that. I just like warm weather. And I would so much rather be outside in the warm sunshine. I do not like the winter. We have we have too much snow, and it's so windy in Nebraska. People don't realize how much wind we get, so it doesn't matter how many layers you put on, it just blows right through them. So, boo winter, yay summer. Final question from Riker, what drew me to RiffRaff? And that is it, her eyes. I mean, honestly, I was searching through Furby, I was looking for something that you know, some kind of a character that I felt like I could connect with and I could create a backstory for. She was a Dutchie, and that was awesome because I loved the Dutch Angel Dragon community, as we've talked about with Telephone. And she just has those kimono eyes, they're just very expressive. I thought that she looked kind of like her head's cocked to the side, and she looked curious, and that really drew me in. Rency the Dutchie. Ah, Dutchie! Oh, hi! Hi! I haven't read these before I started the video. Rency says, what is the lore behind RiffRaff? Good question. She is a young Dutch Angel Dragon. I wanted to play with the kind of curiosity and the feral aspects in my performance of her, and so I chose to make her a young character. I thought that would be fun. I decided, because I'm new to the fandom and I didn't really know as much about Dutch Angel Dragons, I decided that she would be born after the fall. So for people who don't know about Dutch Angel Dragons, they all used to live in paradise. I am working on more lore for her. I'm working on another character that, a humanoid character, either a druid or a wizard, that will be worked into her backstory. Probably gonna make a video about that, for the origin of that character once I get their costume made. So yeah, watch out for that. Tigna says, if RiffRaff wasn't purple, what color would RiffRaff be? That is a good question. I didn't make her design. Her design was made by Kimono Creations, and so I have been thinking, okay, I said I hadn't read any of the questions. I did think about this one. I wanted to say something like blue, but then I think because of the circles like on her shoulders and stuff, she would look too much like shiny Umbreon. And so I think green. I think I would go with like a light mint green, if she wasn't purple in those places. But she is purple in all of those places now. In fact, she has an extra purple spot on the back of her head. The head came damaged in the mail, and I had to fix it, but the fixes that I did made the head a little bit smaller to the point that it was like smashing my nose and ears, my human nose and human ears, and so to fix that, I added a spot of purple to the back of her head. You can see that in a lot of the convention videos. Mint green, if not purple. Thank you for the question. And final question is from Jaxhound on Instagram. So hello. And he asks, when did you find the furry fandom and how has it helped you? Well, I found the furry fandom a long time ago. I probably started following artists on DeviantArt, furry artists, back when I was in high school. I've been part of the fandom for a long time through that, and I would just kind of surf through people's art and browse through it, and I didn't have any characters or a persona or anything. I don't know if I really considered myself a furry at that point. I mean, I was. Like, I got this before I got my fursuit, and I had, you know, I loved Pokemon, and I loved all of the art, and I had a fox hat and foxtails. Okay, I've been a furry for a while. How has it helped me is interesting, as a question, because I haven't really interacted with much of the fandom yet. I maybe commented a dozen times on people's art back in high school. And then things kind of took a break when I was in college because I just spent my time doing other things. And I guess the biggest thing the furry fandom has done for me is it's allowed me to pursue creative things that I might not do otherwise. After I got RiffRaff, actually, I started thinking, I'm like, okay, well, you're obviously a furry now. You should probably get into this character making thing because you thought that you wanted to do this. And it's fun to just play with these characters in your mind and create stories for them. And I like writing, so I've written fits and starts of little stories for RiffRaff and just fun stuff like that. It's a cool community based on mutual creativity and sharing these ideas and characters and species with each other. I really like that. I like being able to kind of collaborate in this huge sense. Everyone's getting together and having a good time, making art. It's fun. I like it. So thank you so much for staying tuned in this, my lowest energy video. This will probably be the bar. We have set the bar. It is not going to get any lower energy than this. So stay tuned for next week. I really want to have a skit video for next week out because I just want to go. I want to go Fursuit again, but I didn't want to get all of my flu inside of RiffRaff's head. That would not be good. So anyway, thank you so much for participating and sharing questions if you did, and I'll see you next week. Bye! I thought that would be fun to play at conventions and stuff if she's just, you know,